Good morning, and thank you so much for joining me. My name is John Buck, and I have the opportunity to work with the Motherless Daughters Ministry based out of Ohio. And what I would like to talk with you about this morning is about waves of grief and those grief periods when they hit you. For those of you who know me and know me extremely well, you know that the summer months, in particular, the month of August, is really difficult for me. It's a significant period of grieving time, and it really starts around the middle of July and lasts until the first week of September. And during these 8 weeks of the summer, I relive 7 periods of grief. I experience my birthday, which is a happy occasion, my brother's birthday, also happy, and my kid's birthday, my wedding anniversary. But I also experience my mom's birthday and then the anniversary death or the death anniversary of my mom and my dad. Those occur 2 weeks apart in August. And while you may be thinking, okay, birthdays, anniversaries, those are happy occasions, and they certainly are. However, for me, these periods are sandwiched in between these heavy grief moments, and it can often leave me feeling like I'm on an emotional roller coaster of sorts. This year in particular was challenging for me. I was actually going to talk about this last month, but I didn't think I could get through it without crying. But this past August, last month, my mom had been gone 40 years and my dad had been gone 25 years. And for me, these numbers seemed really, really big. They just hit really hard this year. And when I have a significant grief period, such as what I go through in these 8 weeks, I tend to mentally and emotionally slip away a little bit. My mind, I can't help but wonder, my mind goes back to what birthdays would have been like, or, especially my kid's birthday. I think about, what my relationship with my mom would have been like, my dad. I think about everything from going shopping with my mom to going and getting pedicures or manicures, or just simply sitting and having a conversation with her. I think about picking up the phone and getting some of my dad's very candid but amazing advice. I can still remember so many things about them, but interestingly enough, I can't remember their voices. I think as a pastor's wife, it was my mom's um, duty. This must be in the pastor's wife manual somewhere, that she always had in her purse Kleenex and chewing gum. So I remember the smell of her purse. I remember the smell of my dad's aftershave. So many memories come flooding back for me during this time because I'm more focused on it. I was fortunate to be with both of them when they took their last earthly breath. And quite often, their last breath is the memory that I visit more frequently. Now, I've had so many people over the years tell me to, don't focus on the good times, don't focus on the bad, or they're in a better place, they're no longer suffering. You'll see them again someday. Don't live in the past, live in the future. All of those things are 100% absolutely true and correct. Yes. But what I need most during this time is for someone to listen. I may just want to talk about my parents. I may just want to share memories. And what is most helpful for me during this period of time is for someone to just ask. And honestly, outside of the women in the ministry, very few people have done that. So if you know of someone who is in a grief period, whether it's a birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, um, anything, holiday, whatever it may be, just check in on that person and just be willing to sit there and listen to them. There is such power in being able to share the story. I know in the ministry, this is one of the exercises that we do quite frequently. We call it telling our loss, our loss story. And for people who have never been through that exercise, they may think, oh my gosh, why would you just want to sit around and talk about this death? But there is so much freedom and so much power in talking about this. So encourage people that to share that information with you, to share that story. Um, be willing to listen. My guess is that they're most likely exactly where I've been for the last 8 weeks, and that is with one foot in the past and one foot in the present. Be kind to one another. Thank you all so much for allowing me to share this. I hope that you all are well, and I pray that you have an amazing and blessed day.